good, everybody? It's your girl, Miss T Talk. I'm here with Camisha and Akeem of 4realish.
Yes.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
Before this, I was just going over, like, I think this is my first married couple.
I can't
on my
believe
show.
that.
I know, out of almost 100.
Like, yeah, 80 or 90 shows and no couples,
No
no
couple,
married.
well, no married, strong couples,
That
especially
is
black.
so
Nope.
weird. Yeah.
No. So this
we
is
gotta
like
break the barrier. This is crazy. This
is,
millennial
so now-
marriage we gotta do something about that.
Yeah. So
That's
now
crazy.
this is great. I'm so glad
Yes.
that you guys are.
I hope I'm giving off good vibes.
Yes.
You gotta give off positivity and
That's,
stuff, right?
That's it.
Yes.
That's all.
That's what we're doing.
And I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys started your company 4realish. How long ago was that?
A few months ago.
No.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God. What was the inspiration?
Having babies, being home, being bored.
Aww.
Yes, I have 2 kids and
How old are they? I know you have 2 daughters.
2
Beautiful.
daughters, a 3-year-old now and a 10-month-old.
Oh.
Yes. So
Wow.
I took
She's
a.
big. I'm like, oh, she looks like she's like 1.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
big. She gets the length from him and everything. She was just chilling in the stomach, so she grew. She was a big baby.
So you literally just had your daughters like not so
Back to back. That
Oh,
was
it was-
planned. Yeah, planned and everything. We executed it. We're gonna have babies back to back, close in age, knock it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't really
Yeah.
see that often. Like,
No,
people
you
planning.
don't. You have to though, because if you don't plan, then you end up just having one, or sometimes not having at all. Yeah. So we made a conscious, decision to have kids. And once we had my first daughter, we were like, okay, we're going back again. Like, we're gonna do this. And then we got pregnant, and I miscarried.
Aww.
Then a few months later, we got pregnant again. So it was like good, healthy baby again. We're fine.
So you guys just want 2, and that was it?
We're on the fence.
Well, I had wanted 3, but she was kind of done with the 2. But
Do you
now
want your boy?
Of course, that's how it goes. If I had a boy, then I probably have been fine.
But if not, it's still in the back of his head.
Still hope,
Hoping little Tink Tink makes it to the egg.
Yeah, no. Everybody wants. I know every man wants their boy.
Of course, they want their boy. Yeah.
That's what I was
But I know
just
he's happy with his girls, though. You
Yeah.
know, they run him. He is like, he holds no weight with them at all.
Oh, they're daddy's girls.
They're daddy's
right?
girls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
daddy's girls. So they're so in love with him. So
Oh, and how long have you guys been married?
we've been married 2.5 years, but been together for 10.
Oh, okay. So you waited 10 years.
No, waited 5.
Five.
5. Gosh, wait.
Wait, what?
That don't make sense.
They don't even know.
Got your
No, no, because.
Damn, he's 7. It was 7 years.
Oh yeah, but you know what it is? Because we were engaged. After 5 years, we got engaged. But then it took like a year, almost 2 years for us to get married because we, the venue thing. You gotta have the venue a year in advance.
Oh.
Then we was pregnant with Tori. So we had Tori, and then 6-7 months later, we got married.
Oh.
But we had already had the venue before we were pregnant. So it was one of those things.
Oh,
so,
one of those. Yeah, one of those things. So was you pregnant? No, you already had.
No, I
Tori.
already had Tori, and it was so beautiful to have her there at the wedding at like 6, and then he's
6
African, so we had like a African, Jamaican wedding. It was really cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
The theme.
Yeah, the money dropping on the floor. It was really cool. Yeah, I was like, oh, I actually had one of those, which was really cool. So we that happened 2017. We got married, so 2.5 years. Yeah.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
it's like nice and marriage is new,
fresh,
two
yeah.
kids, beautiful, beautiful. And then 4realish. So you had your babies.
Yes, I was home, bored. I ended up being able to take off more time from work.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, would you stay at home?
Yeah, I'm basically a stay-at-home mom right now. I am going back to work starting in October. I work for the airline, so I'll be
how
going
is
back.
that?
I mean, I've been there for like 10 years too, so I love it. There's
Longevity.
travel.
I like
Yeah.
that. I
So
like that.
I was able to be off for a long time. He's a FD firefighter, so he's
really?
able to.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's able to, I guess, hold the fort down while I took off time, and then just being home with the kids had me bored and losing my mind, and I loved blogging.
You're a
Loved-
woman of work. You want to work.
Yeah, you
want
wanna
to keep
work,
up.
and
you feel
people
like at
think-
home you're like, okay, now what?
People think that staying home is like easy until you're home constantly, and my pregnancy was so difficult that I was home for the majority of the time, just sick and throwing up and everything. So after I was able, Instagram being the platform that it is, you're able to like meet with people, talk with people, and then you start expressing your feelings on things. And I'm like, blogging. I always used to like writing. So I started blogging, and I started meeting new mommies, and then, marriage friends and stuff like that. And the relationship that me and my husband have, as supportive as he is with me, he's always like the little monkey on my back that like tells me like, you can do it, try it, do this and do that.
Yes.
So one day I literally was just like, okay, made the name 4realish, which basically means as real as you can be on social media without being censored. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because if I wanted to be 100% real, I wouldn't be allowed to be on, it would be like, your content has been.
Yeah.
So you got to be 4real-ish. You have to be as real as you can,
That ish.
Little ish, a little.
I like that.
I
watch you guys watch Blackish?
Of course.
Yeah.
Mixed-ish is coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. I was looking at the lineup. I was like,
Yeah.
Grownish is out.
We actually watched Grownish and surprised that we enjoy it thoroughly.
It's
It's so good.
hilarious.
Yeah, I watched it too. That spin-off, that franchise that they made from just that
Beautiful.
one show.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. The
Money
director.
maker.
Yes.
Love it. Smart. Everything.
Yes. So for those who don't know, Mixed-ish is going to be a spin-off from Rainbow.
Rainbow's point of view,
point of
being a
view.
mixed child, it's going to really help and like tap into all the mixed kids out there. So it's going to be cool.
It's going to be great
Yeah.
for when that comes out on the fall.
Yeah,
on ABC.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes,
Yeah, they're
me
making
too.
money. ABC is winning.
We're going to definitely watch that. That's why we brought up the ish. That's like
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That ish really just throws in that nothing is 100%. So the ish is just not 100% black-ish and grown-ish. So this is just for real-ish. Like we're gonna be for real as much as we can.
Because the censorship on social media is
Yep.
It's
That's it.
crazy. Yeah. So you did start your blog and you use WordPress.
Yes.
How was that?
Surprisingly, it's very like it's touch and go. Like I'm
Really?
so shocked by all these like new apps that come out where you're able to just like make your own in a second. It's already pre-made. So all you got to do is just insert your I guess your blueprint, like whatever it is you want, you tap it and then you kind of do it. So it's kind of cool like that. And then as soon as I start blogging, my blog is more like conversational.
Yes.
So once I start talking, I'm just like tapping, like editing is like the least of my worries. I'm like, let me go back and make sure everything makes sense.
Yeah, that's
but I
why
don't want it to be like, I'm not an expert at anything. I tell people like, I'm not an expert. I'm not a therapist.
Yeah. Disclaimers.
This is the full blown disclaimer. This is just our point of view as a married couple when we argue about all types of stuff. From what was the last thing we argued about? The whole Aisha gate. Aisha and Steph Curry, drama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we bump heads with that, and then we
Yeah.
have another YouTube that we talk about. We're talking about next week.
What's
What
her
are we
name?
talking about? Oh, the Nicole Murphy, Leela Rashawn cheating scandal.
That is.
Yeah, the whole gaining weight, and that's the reason why he cheated. So yeah, so
I
we
heard
go
that
back
she-
and
I heard
forth.
that she had lupus, and that's why.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, I don't think that has anything to do with it. But
Oh my God, we'll have a whole discussion
yeah,
right
we'll
here.
have. Woo,
Yeah, that has nothing to do with it.
my blood
You
boils.
guys say it in your vows
Yeah.
through everything. You can.
No, I guess not. We should probably just insert unless you gain over 20 pounds.
No.
That's what it's looking like because everyone forgets, what role he played in it. But because she's not looking how she's supposed to look.
Yeah, or
So,
how she still
yeah.
look. She had kids too.
That doesn't
Like it
matter.
doesn't. Yeah, but everybody was like, "Oh my God, she had these kids and she gained weight." Da, da, da. That's not it. You saw what he did in public, and they thought that they were safe in Italy.
Oh my God.
Nicole, they thought
She
that they
thought
were.
she was safe. No, it was just a friendly kiss. When the other pictures came out, it was like, damn, they caught us.
They
I
caught.
think she had a rep anyway.
She has a rep.
She has a rep for
But
doing
it's
that.
women like
Yes,
that that's really
'cause,
out
Lisa
there like
Ray
that.
was talking
Yes.
about that. I was on it.
Yeah, I'm on it. When it comes to
Yeah.
those things, I'm there. I'm on it. I look at my husband like, with
I
my
wish you
eyes.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are conversations that we have on our lives and like our IGTV, because a lot of married and couple people always sends us questions and ask us certain things. So they want to know their own little like, does your husband have access to your phone, and what do you think about that, and those
man.
things like that. So we bring it up because we try to be as transparent as possible and as honest as possible.
Yeah, and
And
that's what we need to see.
that's what we need, because it's not all peaches and cream, and it's not all gold, but it could work if you can work at it. So we address the things that people don't want to talk about. And then on top of that, we throw in the fact that, and we also got 2 kids. So pray for us.
Yeah. It must be, it is a challenge, but you guys are making it work. You're letting us know your relationship, everything. It feels like we're probably in a relationship with you guys at this point.
I feel like some people do feel that way.
Yeah, but that's okay, you know, because I would love when I transition, and even like now when I want to get married and everything, I would love to hear on a couple that's been through it and stuff like that, and get some insights. Everybody's different, but just to even like hear opinions on how they feel about certain things and stuff like that. And I see that you're wearing your shirt, mothering
through marriage. Yes, this is my shirt. He's wearing my 4realish shirt.
Yes.
And this is the mothering through marriage. The concept of mothering through marriage is that my marriage comes first for me. He's the most important person in my life.
That was, you know what? That's the trending that was going around. You're saying who's important. Your
who
kid,
comes first? Your
comes
kids
first?
or your husband? My husband.
Wow.
Because
tell me why. Tell me why.
Because if my husband comes first and I'm happy with my husband, my kids will automatically benefit from that. A happy mom makes a happy parent. So no one will not be beneficial in a situation where you're happy and in love with your husband. But if I put in all my work and my effort into my kids and do not acknowledge to take care of my husband, then who gets left out? You know what I mean? So if I give them all the attention and all the love that they want, and my husband is just there like waving his and waving the flag, then our relationship is not as sturdy. But if I'm in love with my husband and my kids walk into the room, how I looking at them being annoyed or, getting aggressive with them or like nothing. Like if they fall on the floor and I just finished kissing my husband, get up, it'll be okay. Like it fuels me. So I'm sorry. I'm a firm believer that how I parent has a lot to do with my marriage.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like when you have kids and, if you give more attention to one kid and the other kids start to show resentment and stuff like that.
That happens in real life growing up.
You are my third kid.
Yeah, but now imagine the person that's helping you, show resentment to them. The kids that are getting the attention from one person may not be getting it from the other, or may not get treated the same way,
Exactly. So that is true. Do you feel the same way on her views about
it?
Yeah.
I think it gotta start. We're the foundation.
Yes.
So if the ground is not good, everything that's above it is gonna, cripple and fall. So if she's not good, if she's not happy, I have to make it my duty to do that, to make her in that position, especially for her, because she is the most close to the kids. She's the one nurturing them, one feeding them.
Yes.
They're going to be attached to her. To me, it's just, that outer element.
Provider,
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Especially for like when the kid is very young.
Have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's just the brand. You guys just started a few months ago.
Just a few months ago.
2019.
I mean, we just tried it, but people love the banter. People love the controversy. So when me and him bump heads about certain things, the men usually agree with him, the women agree with me, some kind of crossover. So it gets people riled up and then, in the conversation. But we're talking about it.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to do. We want to talk and address things that people don't want to talk about, but everyone is feeling. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we talk about it, and when I first started, our first episode was like weird. We had another couple on. They were just as transparent as us. And then people were just tuning in, asking questions. Like, what do you think about this? What about co-parenting? What do you think about infidelity? What about sex? What about... And they throw it in, and they're like, in my DMs, like, talk about this. Or can you talk about that? I'm like, cool, I got you. We'll talk about it.
Exactly.
We'll talk about it, and we'll be honest about it. Like,
and I love that, to be honest with just, strangers. And
that's it.
It's amazing. It's amazing what you guys are doing, and I'm glad that you guys definitely came on my platform to
Thank
share
you for having me.
Yeah, to share with that with everybody,
Thank you
so
for
we
having
know
us.
exactly where to find you guys and how to step into your world.
Yes, step into our world.
Yes.
We welcome you. Step into us.
Yes. So thank you again so much, Camisha.
Thank you.
I wish you guys good luck with the whole marriage and kids, and maybe one day you'll get your boy.
I'm in my womb. I'm tired.
Right?
That's what they say. I'm tired.
Yes.
But
yeah. Thank you.
Fingers
guys.
crossed.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.